Okay, so good evening. Mm. So gleich zu dem heutigen Thema. January ended on we ended here. Okay, so we read this passage and we read this passage, and this passage was about um talking about what your personal preference, like what you find value in, and we read the first was an email from Sarah to Gerald. Yeah. So via wiederholen, we are doing a quick recap from this part that was so tauschen im Internet. Gestern we learned that tauschen means to swap or to exchange. Okay. Yeah. So the first test, du hast keinen Platz für deine Bücher. Tauschen is the losing. So you have no place for your books. Exchange or the swapping is the solution, the losing. Okay. So hallo Gerald, ich finde dein Buch Radiogeschichten interessant. Tauschen wir? Du bekommst mein Buch Liebe ist der Drodo. Okay. Von Sarah. Then Sarah, say this in Bücher kaufe ich gern. Okay. So this part, Sarah is talking about what she find interesting. Okay. Things she spends her money on. So Sarah, say this und Bücher kaufe ich gern. Für Bücher habe ich immer Geld. Zu Hause bleiben, Musik hören und lesen. Das brauche ich. Das macht mich glücklich. So, das macht mich glücklich. That makes me happy. Oh yeah. Uh, that makes me happy. Come by, eh? Is it okay? Let's manage. I think maybe uh, I think the lightning is too much, but it's fine. Okay, so does anyone have any concern about what we did here? So tauschen means to exchange. Geld is das Geld means money. Glücklich means to be happy. Bekommen means das Verb bekommen means to get. Yeah. Bleiben means to stay. Platz means the space, their Platz or um, space or place. Okay, basically place, but space. So then kaufen, buy, brauchen, to need. Okay, so so lesen Sie und hören Sie. Ordnen Sie dann die Bilder. 1, 2, 3 aus. Then testteilen ABC. So we are to the builder are ja. So lesen Sie und hören Sie. Listen und write. Sorry, listen and write. Sorry, read and listen. Ordnen Sie dann die Bilder. Okay, you are to pair the picture. Whether A is for B or this A is for yeah. What the first? Aus A. Ah, okay. Aus A. Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay. I understand. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, the continuation. Okay, so I'm going to play the audio.
Lektion 3. Was ist für Sie wichtig? A. 1c.
Can you hear?
Sarah liest gern Bücher und hört gern Musik.
Partys finde ich nicht so toll. Ich bleibe gern zu Hause. Ich brauche nur ein Buch oder eine gute CD. Dann bin ich glücklich.
Sagt sie. Sarah kauft oft Bücher und CDs,
Für Bücher und CDs habe ich immer Geld.
meint sie. Aber jetzt hat Sarah ein Problem. Sie hat eine neue Wohnung. Die Wohnung ist sehr klein und Sarah hat keinen Platz für neue Bücher. Ihr Freund Alex hat eine Idee,
Du liest deine Bücher oft nur einmal oder zweimal.
sagt er.
Im Internet gibt es Tauschbörsen. Tausch doch deine Bücher. Das kostet nichts.
Sarah findet die Idee gut. Ihre Bücher sind jetzt in der Tauschbörse im Internet. Dort findet Sarah Tauschpartner wie Gerald aus Frankfurt. Gerald sieht im Internet Sarahs Buch Liebe ist. Er findet das Buch interessant. Sarah findet Geralds Buch Radiogeschichten gut. Sie schreiben E-Mails und tauschen ihre Bücher. Sarah tauscht auch CDs, DVDs und andere Dinge. Manchmal kauft sie auch etwas,
Ich bekomme wirklich gute Sachen im Internet.
meint sie.
Ich tausche viel und oft. Meine Lieblingsbücher und meine Lieblings-CDs tausche ich aber nicht. Das ist klar.
Yeah. So comprehension of the audio. Nanake, how many percent of the audio words do you think like you comprehended?
Oh boy, I hate you.
Ah, heat. Yeah, Rich Love. Rich Love.
Yes.
Yeah. Percentage of comprehension.
Which lad is 3 and now?
60.
60.
Mm,
Okay. Then
or
Ka-
70. One of them. 60 or
okay, then
70. Mm.
then Karen, percentage of comprehension. Annette said 70,
50.
50. Okay. Then Mr. Kofi, comprehension.
Hey, Ravi.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40% to me. This is
Okay, so I'm replaying I'm going to replay the audio again. Okay.
Lektion 3. Was ist für Sie wichtig? A1c.
Sarah liest gern Bücher und hört gern Musik.
Partys finde ich nicht so toll. Ich bleibe gern zu Hause. Ich brauche nur ein Buch oder eine gute CD. Dann bin ich glücklich.
Sagt sie. Sarah kauft oft Bücher und CDs,
Für Bücher und CDs habe ich immer Geld.
meint sie. Aber jetzt hat Sarah ein Problem. Sie hat eine neue Wohnung. Die Wohnung ist sehr klein und Sarah hat keinen Platz für neue Bücher. Ihr Freund Alex hat eine Idee,
Du liest deine Bücher oft nur einmal oder zweimal.
sagt er.
Im Internet gibt es Tauschbörsen. Tausch doch deine Bücher. Das kostet nichts.
Sarah findet die Idee gut. Ihre Bücher sind jetzt in der Tauschbörse im Internet. Dort findet Sarah Tauschpartner wie Gerald aus Frankfurt. Gerald sieht im Internet Sarahs Buch Liebe ist. Er findet das Buch interessant. Sarah findet Geralds Buch Radiogeschichten gut. Sie schreiben E-Mails und tauschen ihre Bücher. Sarah tauscht auch CDs, DVDs und andere Dinge. Manchmal kauft sie auch etwas,
Ich bekomme wirklich gute Sachen im Internet.
meint sie.
Ich tausche viel und oft. Meine Lieblingsbücher und meine Lieblings-CDs tausche ich aber nicht. Das ist klar.
Okay. I believe it was somehow better now. Okay, so here's the passage that they were the audio for the passage. Yeah, sorry, the passage for the audio. Yeah, so I'm going to read them. So Sarah liest gern Bücher und hört gern Musik. Partys finde ich nicht so toll. Ich bleibe gern zu Hause. Ich brauche nur ein Buch oder eine gute CD. Dann bin ich glücklich. sagt sie. Sarah kauft oft Bücher und CDs. Für Bücher und CDs habe ich immer Geld, meint sie. Aber jetzt hat Sarah ein Problem. Sie hat eine neue Wohnung. Die Wohnung ist sehr klein und Sarah hat keinen Platz für neue Bücher. Ihr Freund Alex hat eine Idee. Du liest deine Bücher oft nur einmal oder zweimal, sagt er. Im Internet gibt es Tauschbörsen. Tausch, ja, tausch doch deine Bücher. Das kostet nicht. Okay, but from here to here, which word don't you understand? Passage A und B. Okay, so Obia gets everything.
No.
Yeah, so which word don't you understand?
Tauschbörsen.
Tauschbörsen. Tauschbörsen.
Boysen. Okay.
Börsen. Tauschbörsen means that like it's an online exchange platform. So in internet the friend means that in internet we have platforms that you can exchange your things for other things. So Tauschbörsen means online exchange platform. You know. Börsen, Tauschbörsen. Tauschbörsen. So tausch doch deine Bücher. Das kostet nichts. Sarah findet die Idee gut. Ihre Bücher sind jetzt in der Tauschbörse im Internet. Dort findet Sarah Tauschpartner wie Gerald aus Frankfurt. Gerald sieht im Internet Sarahs Buch. Liebe ist. Er findet das Buch interessant. Sarah findet Geralds Buch Radiogeschichten gut. Sie schreiben E-Mails und tauschen ihre Bücher. Sarah tauscht auch CDs, DVDs und andere Dinge. Yesterday we spoke about other things, okay? Manchmal kauft sie auch etwas. Ich bekomme wirklich gute Sachen. Dinge was used hier, Sachen was used hier im Internet, meint sie. Ich tausche viel und oft. Meine Lieblingsbücher und meine Lieblings-CDs tausche ich aber nicht. Das ist klar. So yesterday we mentioned that there are two ways of saying things in German. So we have das Ding oder die Sache. Okay, so die Sache for things that you see, then Ding, das Ding for things that you do not see. Okay, yeah, or like materialistic, like material things are Sachen, then things that like they are not actually materials, or like they are not materialistic Sachen things, then that's Ding. Okay, yeah. So I want to tell you something is not a thing, something is it was. So I saw still some I wanted a sentence that would use like just 10 without something, because something is it was, okay? Yeah. Or instead of saying you said
I use my money for many things.
yeah. So I use my money for many things. Try to speak that in German.
Mit meinem Geld mache ich viele Dinge.
Ja, mache. Yeah, you know, viele Dinge. Yeah. Okay, so we have two verbs in this section that we need to learn. So we have two irregular verbs. That is sehen und lesen. They are both irregular. Okay, so lese und sehe. For lesen, ich lese. Please pay attention. Like I said, for irregular verbs, there's no shortcuts. We need to learn them by heart. Okay. And if you keep on using it, it's easier to stick. It's easier for them to stick. So if you just read it and you don't use it, there's no way that you're going to remember it. Okay, language, like I said, boils down to repetition. You just have to keep on repeating. If Even if you don't understand something, use it to form more sentences. They themselves, the Germans themselves, they have no, like, they don't have any reason to back it up. Why they, instead of lazy, it's lazy, do laziest, like, yeah. But then they said, when they make those changes to verbs, like when verbs undergo irregular verbs are based on pronunciation, okay, because they are saying that if it would have been laziest, that's like they wouldn't be able to pronounce that. So laziest, do laziest, like it's kind of too long, yeah, in a way, yeah. So do laziest, then they chose to vexen, means vowel change. The ye will change to I E, list. Okay, so you just have to learn them by heart, no shortcuts. So do list, ESES, list. Okay, yeah, wir lesen. So the for lesen, du und ESES sind gleich. Okay, the Konjugation für du list und ESES. For the second person singular and the third person singular, they are sind gleich. List und list. Okay. Like I said, apart from the second and third person singular, the rest remain the same. The rest of the verb are regular. So ich lese, normal, only the en, then you add an e. So do list, yeah. The new changes. ES list, then wir lesen, ihr list, okay, ihr list, because the for ear you remove the en and then you add a t, or no, amputate the ear never undergo any change. Okay, even for irregular verbs, the ear is never affected unless yeah, even for modal verbs, it never changes. Okay, then sie lesen, yeah. So for sehen, ich sehe, du siehst, you are seeing, du siehst. Okay, ESES sieht. Okay, sieht. Then wir sehen, ihr seht, like I said, no changes. Do promote the en, then add your normal t for ear. Then sie sehen. Okay, so according to the book, if you are to move forward, you should be able to conjugate these two verbs. They are irregular. Okay. So randomly, I can ask you to conjugate them. You need to learn them by heart. No two ways, no shortcuts. Okay, so yeah, from the passage say, which way don't you understand, or what should I give more clarification on? Okay, so Tauschpartner. Was ist Tauschpartner? Der Tauschpartner. Please, you have to make the class interactive. I beg. So der Tauschpartner means the exchange.
How is that going?
Means the exchange partner. Okay, so SGS. So in German saying there are two ways of saying. There's always two ways in German. There's always two ways of saying something. Sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So saying there is something, okay, you can either say da ist, maybe there is a car, da ist ein Auto, there is a car. Okay. So there are two ways of saying there is oder are. So in German, you either say es gibt oder da ist. Let me bring the da ist first, because da ist oder da sind oder. Okay, so when you want to say there is a car, example, there is a car. You can try.
Es gibt einen Auto. No, sorry. Es gibt ein Auto. Oder da ist ein Auto.
Es gibt ein Auto. Oder da ist
Ja.
ein Auto.
Boy, I'm
Okay.
say dots and it different.
Bitte Angle. Was?
Dort und da.
Dort und da.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Like, what be the difference? If
Like
dot,
they both of them, da and dot means there. Okay. Yeah.
it's like
The usage. You want the difference between the usage. The usage between da.
yeah.
So let's say I am there. I can say ich bin da. Ich bin da. Like follow. Like the da is more of colloquial language. Okay. Then the dot is being so precise, like in the formal sector. So I am there. I can just say, oh, ich bin da. I say ich bin da or ich bin dort. The byte isn't correct. Both of them are correct. Okay. But the usage, there's a little bit nuance. There's a little bit nuance when you're talking about like in the practical realm. When you mean say you are there as in a place, like a place, as in physical, or like talking about a place, then we prefer to say dot. But like I said, basically a Umganglish. So like ich bin da, or let's say you can ask someone, well, please, where is the ATM? The person will be like, oh, es ist da. Or that drüben. That drüben means over there. Okay. That drüben. Colloquial. But if the person wants to be formal, oh, dort drüben. Das ist auch richtig. Yeah. So like it's personal preference, but dot is more formal than da. Okay. Okay. All right. So second. Okay, I want someone else to try. There are people over there. There are people. Even with the escaped and there's a little bit nuance to it. Okay. The da is kind of informal, but then accepted. But escaped means serious. You are being serious. But that is also, they both mean the same thing. Like just personal preference. Like the way you say it, you feel like you are not being formal. Oh, there are people that da sind Leute da drüben. Okay. Und es gibt viele Leute dort. There are many people there. So there are many people there. I've said it. Es gibt viele Leute da. Es gibt now that's like you know.
When do we use the?
But like one at a time. We are still working. I'm still. Just keep it. Okay, keep it for now.
Okay.
So there are many people over there. Like let's share across. So dot gibt es over there. Dot drüben. Da drüben. Okay, please umlaut, okay. Da drüben
Okay.
gibt es viele Leute. So, und da, when you use that, then it will be da drüben. Janet. Da drüben sind viele Leute. So that drüben won't go to the end of the sentence. It's not a separable verb. Annette, comprends? Annette, se comprend?
Hey, but therefore,
Oh,
no.
I'm like that's super, Annette. That's super, no problem. Okay, so Annette Chuslav is laughing. Then there are many foods. In English, we have foods, right? Food or foods. There are many food. There are many foods.
Please, I'm confused though.
Yeah, about
Food.
Many
Nana,
food.
can I ask?
Adriane. Food.
It's food.
Can I proceed?
that.
Oh, Rachel.
Yes.
No,
Nana, can
Rachel,
I ask the difference between dots and da? And then you said that there is a colloquial way of saying there, and then dots is more like being precise, right?
Yeah.
But this one, there are many people over there. The translation, I'm confused about it in the sense that it said dots drüben gibt es viele Leute. I'm confused why dots drüben and gibt es are there. Both of them are there. Because I thought dots was supposed to be there. And I over there, because it's over, I'm confused. And then there's gift S. Gift S is also there. So am I confused? I'm confused about it. The first sentence.
That's
Please, do you
drüben.
understand what I'm trying to say?
Not entirely, aber ich komme
You
gleich.
said, so I'm saying that you said dot means there is it. Dot also means is there another way of saying there, like in a precise way? Yeah. And then
Like
this
first of
sense
all,
we have
both da and dot means there. Okay.
yeah.
You know.
And then we have there are many people over there.
Yeah.
So if I was doing straight like if I'm translating on my own, I would have said that maybe if you are using dot kana, I'll use dot viele Leute da drüben über. But in this case, you've written dots drüben gibt es viele Leute. Like I'm confused why there is dots drüben. Like there is dots and then there is gibt es. What I say? Still, you don't understand.
The dot
You said
dot
give
means
us is another way of saying there is.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Nana, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah.
Please try and explain
Rabi,
to
Rabi,
us.
so what's your thing?
Professor just said Rabbi are using tautology. We're using dots at the same time as gift, right?
Yes, but I'm trying. I'm
No,
more
no.
like
I say, one
I
side
think
there.
No. As
Uh-huh.
gift means okay.
So,
I understand. Yeah. No, like over there, like okay, over there. No, the dot drüben here is over there, not for there. There are which
okay. So there are any
there are
translation for any gift s now.
there are means as gift, not gift as like as gift. As gift.
No gift
Okay.
s yeah.
Because we started with the adverbial place of
So
like
drüben.
dot
So
drüben
the verb
adverbial.
must,
Yeah,
okay.
so the verb must come second, followed by the subject, which is s. Okay, then the object viele Leute. Do you understand?
Oh
So the
yeah, I understand.
es gibt und da
yeah.
ist oder da sind is there are. Okay, then over there you can choose to say da drüben. Like maybe the man is standing over there. The man is standing over there. Da drüben steht der Mann. or that der Mann steht da drüben. Okay, I can also say
Okay.
der Mann steht dort drüben.
So that means that dot drubin here is for the over there. That
Over there,
dot is
over
for
there,
the there
over
at the
there.
end of the.
Yeah, over
Okay,
there.
that's what. Okay, that's what I was confused about. Then that's fine.
Yeah, over there means da drüben. Da drüben.
What about the second sentence?
Which one?
Is it corresponding to the first? Is it
Which one?
corresponding to the English? That drubin sind viele
Viele Leute,
Leute.
because viele Leute are plenty people. So you have to use sind are. So over there are many people. Oder viele Leute sind da drüben.
No, I
Don't,
saw
don't,
that.
no, listen. First of all, like, don't try to like you're not. Don't try to like use English translation. Okay, just
Oh.
understand. No, the reason why you don't
Okay.
get it is because you want it to sound like English. No, a different language. Okay, so in German we have subjects, then the verb comes, then the object or others. Okay, so we have our subjects here. Viele Leute sind da drüben, oder viele Leute sind da. You get it?
Mm.
You still don't get it.
I'm not even translating it. Like I'm not making it sound like English. But my problem is, what is the German word for over there? Da drüben, right?
Yeah.
And then we have there are, there. That sind, right? Hey, what are you writing?
What's the also can as international say we no plan that just say maybe the an adult for the
So
second.
if so that means sind, after the sind there should be da or
Uh-huh.
that is
So
what
what
I
has
am
already-
contemplating about.
What has already? Yeah.
There's a book no.
No.
If you started with that Ruben, that means that sind, zinda, viele
Listen.
Leute, like the gift is, or I'm not making sense.
Oh, I get you.
Okay.
That drüben and that like da sind
That's why I'm
viele
asking.
Leute da. Now,
Yeah.
the reason why, listen, that is means they are, okay, they are. But here, no, that is an auto. Hano is not talking about over there, but there is a car. Okay, but I didn't use there is here. The da. Oh, I thought say I'm pointing error. Yeah, so here, no, there is a car. So that is an auto. But yeah, there are there are over many people. Now you people too.
I've been trying.
There are many people over there.
Over there.
Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. So there are many people over there. Doesn't feel Leute. So there are many people there. Doesn't feel Leute. But there are many people over there. Because it doesn't feel Leute that drüben. You're not entirely wrong, but you can choose to make the feel Leute or that like the people, the subjects. When you say that doesn't feel Leute, the people will change to objects. Let me write it. All right. Yeah, English will be tautology. Okay, you're not entirely wrong, but you're just repeating yourself. So I chose to make the people the subjects here. So when I make the people the subjects here, then there's no need for me to say that. So basically, my sentence means the sentence here. that drüben sind viele Leute means many people are
there.
over there.
Okay.
Okay, many people are over there, not there are many people over there.
Okay.
You are-
Okay. Understandable. Thank you.
So that's in viele Leute that drüben. There are many people over there. Not entirely wrong. That is grammatically correct, but I made the people like there are people. Many people are over there. That's that drüben sind viele Leute. Okay, please do you understand now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Danke. And there are many people over there. Yeah. So my who can try this sentence? There are many food over there. There are many food in the canteen. Canteen is the canteen feminine. So in the you're talking about vo give us dative. So we haven't gotten there, but like in the canteen will be in their canteen.
In the
Canteen.
cancer.
So continue. I'll continue.
In der Kantine gibt es viele Essen.
Yeah.
Many.
Abby,
Okay.
research here.
Is that
You're typing research. Gibt es viele. Hey. There are varieties.
Okay, said there are many food. No, sorry,
Many
it doesn't.
foods.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Yeah. So in
Varieties.
their canteen, give
This is
test
a
fishy.
varieties of food, please.
Yeah.
The English. There are varieties of food.
Varieties here is vielfältiges, but we are going to use verschiedenes Essen means different kind of food. It means different kind of food or different food.
Foods. Okay.
Is it food or foods?
Food.
Yeah. So in
Food.
German too, you don't have Essens.
Food.
Plural is the same.
Mm.
In der Kantine gibt es verschiedenes Essen.
Mm.
Verschieden means different.
Verschiedenes Essen.
Verschieden means different. Verschiedene plus Unterschiede. Unterschiede. They both means different, okay? Okay. And it's verschiedenes Essen because food is das Essen. Okay, so the S will come there. So do we get the concept between da is or da sind and es gibt? Okay. So there are many students in the class who can try.
Please, I want to ask a question now.
Yeah.
The S gives here. In case the S gives some, but I wanted to ask if regardless of the number of the subjects, like whether it's singular or plural, like you can use S gives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There are many people in the class.
Es gibt viele Leute in die Klasse.
Yeah, so like I said that there's a little bit of nuance between the you said. When talking about like people, we always give respect to people. Okay, so the Esgipt is more like saying there are plenty stuffs over there. Like the Esgipt, like I said, you're not entirely wrong. Okay, you're not entirely wrong. But when you're talking about people or like the presence of people, we prefer to use the da. Okay, da sind viele Studenten. There are many. Oh, I said people. Many students. Yima, do you get me?
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I'm maybe more question for I
Yeah. So ask.
Oh, means a cover to project book now. Also, be on my show. As give equals doesn't
Yeah,
comma
yeah,
that is.
yeah,
Does it mean some shall say you can either use the as gift or doesn't or the that is, and
yeah,
you can replace each of them, right? One of
yeah,
pattern.
yeah. Like I said, there's a mosquito here. The idiots they bite me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's summer, like, and it gets really warm. So mosquitoes and flies they come around. But when it's cold, you don't. Yeah. So there are many students in the class. Doesn't feel studenten in the class. You can say in their class, oder im Unterricht. Like I said, we will learn the cases. I even said we will start with the cases before we continue. No one reminded me. Okay, so you might do you get me? So when you're talking about the people, like the presence of people, or like let's say your father is there. Oh, that is my father. When you say es gibt my father, you're talking about es gibt, like in the contextual sense, like you kind of saying well, do you get me? I don't know how to explain it again, but the does east or the doesn't it's for like the escaped is for like say, oh, there are many people over there, like you can use the escaped. You're not entirely wrong. That's when like you don't actually regard the things over there. You about maybe like I'm coming from
So you
like
have
I just like there are many bicycles at the parking space. You say like escaped feeling far rather. But when it's about people, let's say there are many people under the meeting. When you say that escaped, like you're not, like I said, grammatically you're not entirely wrong, but then like it means that you don't actually regard those things that are there. Okay, like not as in say you don't regard as in you don't respect them, but then the like yeah, just I don't know what to say again. But like I said, if it involves people, use that is or that doesn't. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this mosquito, it's birthday, but mosquito no dinner. I think my heart. Okay. All right. So it was is like So what was it? I said I wanted to make a sentence, but then like and the trivia it sent me back to it was. Yeah. Yeah. So it was is also right. It was something. Okay. I want to tell you something. Oh, it's real dear. It was Zagan. Okay. I want to tell you something. Okay. So it was is equal to eine Sache. Und nix is equal to keine Sache. It means like nix in unser is nicht means not, okay, but nix means nothing.
Okay.
So if there is nothing, you can say es gibt nix. And when there is something, es gibt etwas. Okay. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it was equal to something. Okay. So when you want to say that there is something, then it skips it was. But when there is nothing, when there's nothing, then mix. So it's nicht. It's nicht, like nicht plus s. But because it's difficult to pronounce, okay. I think überall in Deutschland, everywhere in Deutschland, they say nichts. Nichts means there is nothing. Sadia, it will give it a different sound. So nix. Give up. Yeah. And it will sound different from nicht. I am not coming. It's coming nicht. But when there's nothing, it's gibt nix. Okay? Yeah. So there isn't any food. 9. There is nothing in the canteen. There is nothing in the canteen.
Es gibt nicht in the canteen.
Yeah. Es gibt nix
In the canteen.
Okay. So there is something in the canteen.
Es gibt etwas in the canteen.
Even what you are talking about, even the passage cry, that's costed list.
Yeah.
We wish and
So there is something. Yeah. I skipped it fast. So
in the canteen.
you see, you've learned your Hochdeutsch. So this is Hochdeutsch, High German. But it's sad when you come here, instead of like the person want to say there is something in the canteen. Instead of the person to say es gibt etwas in the canteen, the person will be like es gibt was in the canteen. Es gibt was, instead of saying it was, they will shorten it. They will shorten the it was and say es gibt was in their canteen. But was here also means what. So in other sense, the person is again asking you, es gibt what in the canteen? So sometimes it's difficult to tell if the person is asking the question or just using the shortcut for the it was. So to be on the safer side, just use your it was when you mean you really want to say it was. Okay, yeah. That's just by the way. That's Hochdeutsch and colloquial German, the Umgangssprache. Okay, so we are going back to our book. Mosquito. All right, so we're marking weiter. I think one of you wanted to ask a question, or like has it? Oh, like I remember. Viele und yeah, the difference. So the difference
Between feel and feel.
viele und viel. So viele means many and much.
Feel means much.
You know. So we feel costed. That's how much does it cost?
It's cost.
You go? Do you get?
We feel.
How many people are there? How many people are there who try?
You feel like okay. You feel like that. Da drüben. Wie viele
Viele
Leute
Leute da drüben.
da drüben?
Yeah. Wie viele Leute?
Da drüben.
You said wie viele Leute
And you over there are there.
are there?
Correct.
Wie viele
Okay.
Leute sind
Da sind, okay.
oder? Like I said, when you say your skips, you're not entirely wrong, but then prefer to use that for people. So wie viele Leute gibt es? How many people are there? Like let's say, how many people are there? Wie viele Leute gibt es? But wie viele Leute sind da? That is Hochdeutsch, okay? Yeah.
So, Ravi, can you say wie viele Leute sind dort?
Sind dort. Yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wie viele Leute sind dort? Okay. Se comprar für alle. Hey, French ni German, I'm a carbon, sir. Oh, Jesus. Se comprar für alle. Oh, God. My gracious. Okay. So lesen und sehen, please. Auf keinen Fall. Du musst das lernen. Auf keinen Fall means like under no circumstance you have to learn it. Hey, auf jeden Fall. Auf jeden Fall means like absolutely like you have to learn it. Then auf keinen Fall means it's not happening at all. Let's say, are you coming auf jeden Fall? Means definitely. Okay, auf keinen Fall means it shouldn't happen under any circumstance. Yeah. Auf jeden Fall und under und ja, genau. So, wir haben oh Jesu. Do you see my screen?
Nein.
Oh je. Das passiert manchmal.
Richard, let me hear.
Obi who children
The
are
one
not
guy
right.
said, "Oh yeah, yes," and then I said,
Richard, I'm pretty bold.
Okay, so we read the passage. We have to answer the questions. Okay. Yeah. So lesen Sie noch einmal, was ist richtig? Kreuzen Sie an. So question 1 für Rich Love. Number 1, you read and you tell us.
"Please." Okay.
Huh?
Hmm.
So if that's true, then you
Yes.
tell me to take it. If it's not, then blank. Okay. Do you get it?
Okay.
Okay, so read it and answer bitte.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you to leave it blank when it's full, right?
Yeah, Collins, please mute yourself.
Okay. Zara findet Partys super.
Ist diese Aussage richtig oder falsch?
House.
Okay, so here. So Partys finde ich nicht so toll. So
Yeah.
ja, Sarah
That's
geht
so
nicht
great.
gern zur Partys. Okay. Dann Nummer 2, Mr. Kofi, Nummer 2.
Okay. Zara hat kein Geld für neue Bücher.
Yeah, so neue. In German, we pronounce every
Neue.
word. So the E at the end, or it's like saying heute. You won't say heute. Heute. So neue. Okay, neue Bücher. Okay. Yeah. So is that richtig oder falsch? So kein Geld means no money. So Sarah hat kein Geld für neue Bücher. She doesn't have any money for new books. Ist diese Aussage richtig oder falsch?
Richtig.
Richtig. Okay, danke. You said richtig.
Nein, nein. Ich glaube,
Ja, ja, das ist falsch. Da es gibt hier, Sarah sagte, für Bücher,
Okay.
für Bücher und CDs habe ich immer Geld. Immer means always.
Always okay.
For books and CDs have I always money. Okay, so ich habe Geld für Bücher und CDs. Das, ja. So das ist auch falsch. Dann Nummer 3, Collins. Ist Collins da? Okay.
Sarahs Wohnung ist nicht groß. Groß.
Mhm.
Aha. Es ist richtig.
Ja, das ist richtig. So, wo findest du das in der Passage? Passage. Ja.
Section B. Die Wohnung ist sehr klein und Sarah hat keinen Platz für.
Ja,
Ja,
ist sehr
schön.
klein. Genau. Die Wohnung ist sehr, sehr klein. Okay. Dann Nummer 4, Annette. Can you talk now? Okay.
Ja, ja.
Ja.
Sarahs Freund meint Tauschbörsen.
Börsen. Tauschbörsen. Börsen. Ja, Tauschbörsen. Ja?
Das ist richtig.
Ja. Okay, so. Du liest deine Bücher hier. Du liest deine Bücher oft nur einmal oder zweimal, sagt er. Im Internet gibt es Tauschbörsen. Tausch doch deine Bücher. Das kostet nicht. Okay, so he suggested that she should exchange some of her books because she only reads those books only one time. Nur einmal. Einmal means once, oder one time. Then zwei. Zweimal means 2 times. Okay, genau. Okay. Danke. Und Nummer 5, Karen.
Gerald tauscht auch Bücher im Internet.
Bücher.
Bücher im Internet.
Ist das richtig oder falsch?
Richtig.
Okay. Dann Nummer 6. Wer kann das antworten? Nanake, you know talking, you know, Nanake.
Sarah tauscht oft ihre Lieblingsbücher. Das ist falsch.
Ja. So, meine Lieblingsbücher und meine Lieblings-CDs tausche ich aber nicht. I use permanent. So, aber nicht. Okay. Genau. Okay, wir machen weiter. Gibt es was hier? Gibt es etwas? Gibt es etwas, was nicht man versteht? Is there something here that someone don't understand or that one don't understand?
The last sentence, das ist klar.
Das ist klar. That is clear.
Clear, okay.
Clear. So, klar Yeah, it's something when someone can ask you, klar. When someone explains something to you, klar. Oh, yeah, klar. So, like, kein problem. You understand? Yeah. So I said Tauschbörsen, online exchange platform. All right, so wir machen weiter. Okay, tauschen Sie doch einfach. We learned about doch. Tauschen Sie doch einfach, okay? Doc is when like you oppose an idea and someone like is insisting that you are insisting that you want to do something, or the person is insisting like what is to be done. Okay. So tauschen Sie doch einfach, okay. So lesen Sie, hören Sie die Worte und sprechen Sie nach. Okay, so here wir müssen unser Sprechen üben. We have to practice our speaking. Okay, so you need to have your microphone out, then repeat after them. Okay, afterwards I will ask you. Here they didn't give us the articles. They never give us the articles in this book, especially when it's about when there are pictures. They don't give us the articles. They want us to search, because when you sit down and search, it's easier for you to remember than them giving it to you. Okay, all right. So wir ich spiele 1, 2, 3. Boom.
A2A. 1,
Der Kühlschrank.
2, das Fahrrad. 3,
Das Klavier.
4, die Briefmarke. 5,
Die Blumen.
6, die DVD. 7,
Die Gitarre.
8, die Hose. 9,
Der Tisch.
10, der Schrank. 11,
Das Computerspiel.
12, der Fernseher.
All right. So ich frage dich, dann du sagst mir, was richtig ist. Okay. So Partnerarbeit. Time. Okay, then I'll ask you. Maybe later we can try the Partnerarbeit. I can't Partnerarbeit. It was Jesus. Okay. Okay, but like you have to practice it. Okay, you have to. Okay, so Kühlschrank. Oh yeah, yeah. So Kühlschrank, not Kühlschrank. When you come here, like aside the Germans, almost every Einwanderer means immigrants. Okay, pronounce it Kühlschrank. It's not Kühlschrank. It's Kühl because there is an umlaut. The U has an umlaut. Okay, so Kühlschrank. Okay, yeah. Then was ist das hier? Nummer 2.
Das Fahrrad.
Das Fahrrad.
That's so yes. That's just pronounce every word. Don't swallow them like a German. Like they don't actually swallow words, but sometimes no, they prefer, but then don't. just use what you've learned. You learned about alphabet. You know how to pronounce. You know that when there's an R, we stretch. Farad, far, referee, yeah, Farad. Okay, that's Farad. Okay, that's Farad. Then here,
That's clavier.
That's clavier.
Clavier.
so clap plus fear.
That's clavier.
That's clavier. Or that's clavier. When you say the V here, you are not wrong. Okay, but V is F. So when the V starts when the V starts the word, okay, we go for the F. But sometimes when the V finds itself in the middle of a sentence, we pronounce it as V. I said sometimes, okay, but when you say clavier, you are not wrong. When you pronounce it as F, you are not wrong. Okay, but like I said, there is always exceptions. There is always exception. So just use what you've learned. When you use it, you are not wrong. Okay. Then I realized that when there is a V in the middle of a, they don't use it. They go for the V instead of the vowel. Okay, but just use your vowel. Okay. So that's clavier. Okay, done. What's the star?
Brief marker.
The brief marker. The brief marker. Okay. You know, the brief marker. I said it's the email. Okay, it's a brief marker. Okay, you know. Done. So the brief marker. Okay? Yeah. The verse. Was? Oh no,
The Blumen.
Genau. The Blumen, but here the Blumen is plural. Okay, it's plural. There are many flowers, so the flowers. Okay, but when you want to say the flower, then the blume. So I told you yesterday that when you want to form sentence, you form plurals of verbs. Of nouns that ends with G. We just add an N. And they are simple. It's very simple. Okay. So the Blumen, the Blumen. Okay. Then blue. Okay. You know, just to make sure for them to know that there's a difference between the U here. One has an umlaut and the other has no umlaut. Then here, number 6.
DVD.
The DVD. You know. Then was number 7. The guitar. Re or re. The guitar.
Okay.
Then here.
The hose.
The hose. Then here.
Their teeth.
What kind of tish? Actually, tish. Okay.
Tish.
Then here.
Their shrunk.
Okay, so yesterday I told you that when you want to form compound nouns, okay, we use the definite article of the last sentence. Okay, so we have cool, which means cool. Okay, then we have shrunk, which means like a cabinet, or like shrunk means like closet. You know, closet. Okay, so the cool shrunk, basically they are saying that it's a cooling closet. You see how the phone works? Yeah. Yeah, so that's why it's der cool shrunk, because the shrunk is der shrunk. Okay, you know, Mark weiter bitte.
Das Computerspiel. Das Computerspiel.
Das Computerspiel. When you say computer, you are not wrong, because computer is widely used. It's widely used everywhere. But when a German wants to say computer, the person, he will use the German accent. Computer.
Okay.
Then was?
Der Fernseher.
Der Fernseher.
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 Fernseher. Okay.
All right, schön. So neue Preis. Der Preis. Der Preis is the price. Der Preis. It's masculine. Der Preis. Okay.
Okay.
So instead of saying wie viel kostet das? Gloria, I can't accept. Oh. Instead of saying wie viel kostet das, you can English, what is the price for that? So who can try? What is the price?
What is the
Something you are calling someone, the person is rejecting the call store. Jesus. I said, what is the price?
Was ist der Preis?
Genau, was ist der Preis?
So that means neuen Preis means new price. Yeah.
Genau.
Okay.
Neue Preis. Der neue Preis. Okay, so again, the book is telling you that at this juncture, you should know what a Kühlschrank is, ein Fahrrad ist, ein Klavier ist, eine Briefmarke ist, Blumen sind, DVD, eine DVD ist, was eine Gitarre ist, was eine Hose ist, was ein Tisch ist, was ein Schrank ist, was ein Computerspiel ist und was ein Fernseher ist. Okay. So Kühlschrank, like I said, I said what helped me remember Kühlschrank, the definite article for masculine is that men like to stack beers in fridge. Okay, beer, a lot of plenty beer and wine. So Kühlschrank is for men, sorry. Fahrrad is unisex, both man and woman can drive bicycle, so that's Fahrrad. Klavier is their clavier because a lot of men plays piano more than women, so clavier is for men.
Robbie, is that
sorry, that's
thank you.
Sorry, in my brain, no, I thought so that's about men and women, like they're open to class. Even I think female plays piano more than men. Yeah. Then brief market. What is brief market? No one asked me.
Brief market is your stamp.
Yeah, a stamp. Okay, so jeder in Deutschland sagt man das, jeder Brief sollte eine Briefmarke tragen. Every brief has to have a stamp. Okay.
Okay.
Genau. Then Blumen, yeah. So it's female. Ink, monsieur for female. Yeah, it doesn't work well. Yeah, Blumen. The Blumen is plural. Okay, but the Blume is feminine. The Blume, a single flower, is for female. They like to map a flower. Okay, the women love flowers, so the Blume. Then DVD and CD, a cake. I wanted to say something, but the girls would have killed me. But DVD on CD side. You see this, see this, yeah. See this, yeah. So for females, then guitar doesn't work, but just know that guitar is the guitar. Then hose also doesn't work, but the hose, yeah, it's also feminine. Then tisch for men, carpenters, there's tisch, stool, chair, table, are made by men. Like many men are carpenters, so tisch and stool for men, it worked. Then Schrank is a closet, also in the same Umgebung, in the same environment like tisch, the table and chairs. So also for men, yeah. Computerspiel is das. Should have been man, but das Spiel means the game. Okay, so both men and women can play games. Okay, so that's Spiel, so computer Spiel, yeah. Then Fernseher for men because we love football, you know. So, anyways, any way that you think it works for you, just use it. Okay, it doesn't mean that you need to, yeah, you know. But that's helped me attaching like random gender, and it worked for me. Okay, so we are marking weiter. Okay, so hören Sie noch einmal und ergänzen Sie. So, yes, so nominative und Akkusativ, exactly 30 minutes. I'll use 20 minutes to explain it. Then tomorrow we will come back. We will return back to this page. Let me check how many pages. Today is Wednesday, or Tuesday. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. So you will finish chapter 3. Nice. Hey, yeah. By Friday, you'll be able to finish. By Friday, we would have finished chapter 3, you know. All right, so I will stop presenting. My lights. The camera loves the lights. Okay, so so in German we have 4 cases in German. So Richlav, do you know them? Cases in German.
Nominative.
Okay, it's a warte.
Accusative. Let's see. Accusative. Genitive. And a genitive or genitive, one of them.
Dative. Either genitive or genitive. Let's say genitive.
Genitive. Okay.
All right, so the genitive will be the lesser. Okay, so the nominative is the subject of the sentence. The subject or the subject of the sentence. So nominative, the subject can also always stand alone. Okay, so the subject or the subject. Then accusative is the direct object. For the object, then dative is the indirect or the beneficiary of the action performed. Okay, genitive. I won't talk about genitive now, but genitive is. I won't talk about genitive. I want to make sure say Obia grabs nominative, accusative, and dative. They are the 3 main cases. The genitive, is kind of optional, like not optional to learn. You have to learn it, but then there is an alternative. Some people like the genitive is kind of too difficult for them, but it's also easy. But then to avoid problems, they prefer to use fun. So like in genitive here, like for example, later when we are done with the normal. So in German, we have for normal statements, we have subjects, verb, and others, other objects or others. Object or others. Okay. So the nominative is always the subject of the sentence. Okay, the subject. Then the accusative is the direct object or the object of the sentence. Then the dative, like I said, beneficiary. as part of the others. Okay. Yeah. So under nominative, then that's where we have the the das. Okay. The definite articles. Oder bestimmte articles. Articles. Yeah. Bestimmte article. Okay. Bestimmte means certain, like not as in certain, like I'm certain. You're certain, you're sure about the thing that you're talking about. Like certainty. Okay. So bestimmen. Bestimmen is also a verb for to determine. Okay. So like we are determining this type of noun, this type of subject that we are talking about. Okay. Okay. So that's where we have our dear leaders. Okay, so DRT, they are all nominative. So nominative, then we have the bestimmte und indefinite. Because I hope you are following, because the cases, they are very important. If you don't get the cases, you can never speak German. Never, and I mean it. You can never. You'll be speaking broken German. Definite article or that indefinite unbestimmte. Unbestimmte article. Okay, that's the ein und eine. So it's the same in English. When I say the man, I mean this particular man. I'm talking about a particular man. When I say der Mann kommt morgen. I say the man comes morgen. I'm talking about a particular man. Okay, that means the man has already been determined, or we all know the man that I'm talking about. But we're talking about a particular man. Okay. When I say ein Mann,
Oh shit. Sorry.
or an, okay. The last D is for plural. Okay. So der for masculine. D, das, der, die, okay. Na, das, na, die, die für feminin und das für neuter oder neutral nouns, okay. Then the last D für plural, plum. Yeah. Pronomen. Okay, plural nouns, pronomen. Okay, all right. So when I say der man kommt morgen, I'm talking about a particular man. We all know the man that I'm talking about. And I said die Frau. Die Frau singt in der Kirche. The Frau is singing in the church. I'm talking about a particular church, a particular woman. Okay, yeah, and also a particular church. Okay, and I say that's baby. Ideally, it's supposed to be that's Barbie, but because baby is universally used, so that's baby. Okay, that's baby. Was weint. Okay, that's Barbie weint in Zimmer. Okay. The preposition that I've used, don't worry. I use in plus in here in and im. Like, don't worry, I will give more explanation on the prepositions. We will learn them like to come. We will come there, but then I want you to focus on the subject, the der, die, das. Okay, so the Frau singt in der Kirche. We're talking about a particular woman is singing what in the church. Okay, das Baby weint im Zimmer means the baby is crying in the room. Okay, weinen means to cry. Then singen equals to sing. Okay, Komen there, everyone knows Komen. Okay, so then let's say the Leute. The people, example, the people are what?
Laughing.
Hmm?
Laughing.
The people was?
Laughing.
Lassen was?
Laughing.
Ah,
Laughing.
lachen.
Laughing.
The Leute lachen den Mann an. Unlachen means to laugh at someone. Okay, unlachen. So okay, so the Leute lachen den Mann an. Okay, the people are laughing at the man. Okay, the noun.
Okay.
So that means we are talking about the particular people. Okay, but for indefinite article, we don't have any plural. We only have a or the an, simple a or an in English, like in English. Okay, so the ein for Leute, ein für Leute Maus, für Leute und was? Maskulin. Then eine für was? Für feminine. You need a people. We don't have a people. We don't have a chess. We don't have a cast. Okay. Okay. So we always say the cast, the people. Whatever we will also prefer not to use any article for people. You say people are coming. It's not compulsory to say the people are coming. You have okay. The cars are there. You can also prefer to say cars are over there. Okay, so plural, there's no need to say a or an. Okay, you're feminine. Okay, so back to our sentence. No, when I say the same sentence, when I say ein Mann kommt morgen. Das ist ja eine Aussage. That is a statement, but it doesn't tell us which man is coming. He said a man is coming. Okay, so we are not certain about the noun that we are talking about. It could be any man. Okay, yeah. So eine Frau singt in der Kirche. A woman is singing in the church. A woman is singing in the church. Okay. Man is coming. It's coming tomorrow. People. So we are not certain about the man who is coming. We are not certain about the woman who is singing and ein Baby. Weint im Zimmer. The baby is crying. We are not certain about the baby. Okay. Okay, now, so we use Beshtemte articles when we are talking about the nouns that we like setting a particular noun, a particular object or person. Okay, and we use the ein or the eine when we are not sure of the thing that we are talking about. Okay, or like it could be anything. Okay, yeah. So that's the nominative. So our subjects of a sentence could either be a der, die, das, oder der, die, das für masculine, feminine, neuter plus plural. And our indefinite article could either be or a ein or eine or an eine. Yeah. Yeah. So that's for. So here is our nominative case. Nominative case is the subject. Nominative basically means the subject. In conjunctive too plenty. Nominative means the subject of the sentence. So here's our nominative case. Our nominative case here, the Frau. We have our nominative case here, that's baby. We have our nominative case here, the Leute, the subject, okay. Then our nominative for indefinite article, we have our ein Mann here, the nominative, ein woman, eine Frau, then ein baby, also nominative case, okay. So it's simple like that for nominative. Then accusative, the objects. So I said accusative case is the direct object. Direct objects of the sentence. Which means before you can get an accusative case, there must first be a what? There must first be a what?
An object. There should be an object or a direct object.
No, listen here. The accusative is the direct object of the sentence. It's often it's
Okay.
the direct objects of. Let me type of the sentence, which means before you can get an accusative case or an accusative noun,
Okay. It be a verb.
In a sentence, there must be a verb, but there must first be a nominative or a subject.
Yeah.
You can never get an object in a sentence without having a subject. Okay, so I see the man. So what's our subject here? What's our nominative case here?
I.
Each.
Okay.
Each. Yeah.
Is here then now.
Okay.
So our subject is ish, the nominative. Then our sehen, to see, our verb. Then the man. Our objects. Accusative. Okay. Another sentence, please. I make. Okay, I am making. Was? Was?
Ich gehe,
Mhm.
ich gehe in die Schule.
Yeah, but there's no accusative now. I am going
Okay.
to school. No, let me explain. Yes, I am going to school. Okay. The reason why the school is not an object is because the school is used with what? A preposition. Do you get it? So like in
Yeah,
the normal
sentence.
sentence, I am going, okay, that's I, verb go. To school, yes, it's an object or other part of the sentence, but then we won't say that it's a direct object because it's used with a preposition, okay, because the
Then
preposition
let's
will
try
change
this one. I need a
the case. Yeah, thank you. I need a phone. Okay, Rich Love, I need a phone. What's the translate?
Ich brauche, oh,
Brauche.
brauche,
Ich brauche.
ich brauche einen Handy.
So ich brauche ein Handy.
Ein Handy.
Genau. Ja.
Really?
So ich brauche ein Handy.
And,
Okay. The reason why here isn't einen Handy, like we have den Mann oder einen Mann, is because in accusative case, that means when a noun finds itself to be the object of the sentence, okay? In accu case, comma, changes, okay? Undergoes changes. So there repeatable. Actually, those who know how to use
go to insert.
cache heat. Yeah, genau. So okay, so we have there, the, das, the, then masculine, no, masculine, feminine, nominative. Yeah, I think that's right, Stoda. Yeah. Just to be on the safer side, let's just add one. Okay, so an accusative case. Okay, we have the gender. We have nominative.
Accusative.
Or dative.
Dative.
und was und Genitive.
Okay.
Then we have our genders, masculine was,
Neuter.
feminine.
Neuter. Okay.
Which one
Right.
should come first?
Neuter.
Let's Neuter. Nah, let's use feminine.
Masculine.
Let's use neuter, Charlie.
Yeah. Nah. Neuter. No.
Mm.
I think
Neuter.
masculine would do. Masculine, feminine, neuter, plural.
Masculine, feminine, neuter, plural.
Feminine,
Yeah.
neuter, plural.
Okay. So in nominative, masculine is der, feminine is die, neuter is das, and plural is die. In nominative, that's when the noun is the subject. When the masculine finds itself, so der oder ein, okay. No, very complicated. We'll make another
Sister,
table
are you
for.
typing?
Yeah, can't you see?
No, me, I can't see, but I don't know for the others.
I can see. I can see.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, please continue.
Here's the rest.
I can see now. I can see now. Yeah.
Okay. So like all this while you weren't like you couldn't see anything.
I couldn't see where you started typing the masculine, feminine, neuter.
Okay, but yes, you can see, yeah.
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay, then accusative der will change from der to den. Okay. Feminine will change from die to die. Neuter will change from das to das. Plural will change from die to die. Okay, so that's why. So under accusative, which means under accusative case, only masculine Nomen verändert sich. As in Nomen verändern, plural. Verändern. We should A. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Verändern. Verändern sich or that changes. Verändern means to change. Okay. Changes itself. That's why I'm using reflexive. Change. Okay. Only masculine nomen. Okay. Yeah. Let's end it here, Order. As you continue with, okay, let me just mention it for that's all under accusative. Only masculine nomen changes. Okay, only masculine changes, but under dative case, okay, under dative, masculine will change to under dative. Everyone changes itself. So der will change from masculine will change from der to them. It's not
Okay.
them. Feminine will change from die to der. Neuter will change from das to dem. Then feminine plural will change from die to den. Okay. Then under genitive, tomorrow I'll start again from dative. Okay. I'll explain the dative case. Okay. So under genitive, masculine will change from der to des. Feminine will change from die to der. Neuter will change from das to des. Then plural will change from die to der. Okay. Tomorrow I'll give more explanation on the dative and the genitive case. Okay. Você comprou? So,
Yeah, class.
clap. Super. So, how was today's lesson? Small. Okay, so we'll continue from here tomorrow. Oh, Vanessa, sorry.